The greatest athletes to ever come through Leeds, I believe. Certainly one of the greatest athletes that I've ever coached. I believe he will do really great things in college. God has blessed him with great athletic ability. I've really enjoyed watching him grow. To speak a little bit about Connor Nelson is his position coach, Jeremiah Millington. If he's still there. Jeremiah.
Thank you, Coach. Before I talk about Connor, I just want to say a few things about Wilson. Is that okay? Good. Wilson, congratulations. Look, the one thing I want to say about Wilson is, and especially for a lot of you young guys, this is a true testament to a young man that, you hear your coaches say all the time, just stay the course, trust the process, keep showing up and fighting. This is a perfect example of what can happen. I remember years ago when Wilson was a freshman and having to go up on scout team and block Kavion, and block Chris, and block Joe, and block Nick, and what other animals Coach Coleman would throw at him. And he just kept coming back. And then he got a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger. His sophomore year, we started using him in some heavy packages. Junior year, he started manning the left side with Gavin at left guard. And fast forward to his senior year, I'm always a right-hand dominant play caller. And him and Gavin kind of forced me to be kind of left-hand dominant because we wanted to run behind those guys. And even Wilson, if you didn't know, when we wanted to go like 2 tight end packages, we always use you as kind of our adjuster. And we're like, we're going to run behind this guy. So, man, proud of you. I know you're going to do great things at the next level. But moving on to Connor. Connor, what a journey that we have been on, that you have been on to get to this point. And, the one thing that I'm super proud of Connor of, and we talked a little bit about this at the banquet, was the maturity that he has shown from 8th grade year up until now, and really even the past 12 months. I've seen that maturity just skyrocket. Coach Hood said it, he's one of the best athletes that I've had the privilege to coach, probably the best athlete, a quarterback that I've had the privilege to coach. And the other thing that I'm super proud of you about is, and we had a conversation a little bit on Monday after you got back from your official visit. We started listening. I asked you some pros and cons of certain places, and one of the pros about the place you're committing to was the fact that they were going to allow you to play quarterback. And Connor has a strong belief that he can be a Division I quarterback, that he has the ability to do that, and I believe in you, and I know a lot of people in this room believe in you, and I'm just proud that you're betting on yourself. You're taking a chance, and you trust your abilities. You trust that you have what it takes to do the job. So, man, I'm proud of you. You made me a better coach. I know I didn't call a lot of great plays sometimes, but you made it look like a really good play, so I appreciate that. I was talking to Duke Saturday before Salter's game, and I asked Duke, I said, man, you excited about Connor signing? And he's like, he didn't really give me any answers. And I'm like, you gonna be there? He said, yeah. But then he got sad, and I mean this, 100%. And he said, man, I just wish he was a little bit closer. I didn't know he was gonna be 5 hours away. And so I'm excited to hop in the car and get to go down and watch you play. If it's not this year, hopefully next year. So, man, congratulations. I love you, and I'm proud of it.
Wow, what a great speech. And to echo what Coach Millington said about Connor, obviously we all knew Connor coming up through Little League and different things like that. We'd hear about this guy, and we got to see him, and we knew he was a great athlete. And the thing that I've been most impressed with is when he finally turned the switch to be serious about learning the intricacies of football and his position specifically. Boy, he turned into just one dynamic player and a real threat. Every team that we played, their coaches would always talk to me about Connor. He was just an unbelievable player. And this year, what a journey. He obviously has the body size to play anywhere on the field. If we had chosen to play him at defensive end, he would have been the best defensive end. We've chosen to play him all the time at linebacker, secondary, whatever. He could have done that. He's that good of an athlete, physically strong, has great size, and I too believe that you'll have a really great career. I believe now you know what you need to do to be successful as a quarterback, especially in college. And so I'm proud of you. This was quite a twist and turn of a journey for you to come to this place, but God always puts us in the right place, and I believe you are. And I think you're going to have a great career, and we will be watching closely. We are so proud of you. You're a great representative along with Wilson and all the other guys that play football. You're a great representative, Lee. I was proud of you for being the vice president of the Leadership Council, even though I know it broke your heart that you wasn't president. But you and Carlos led this team, and I said this at the banquet as well. You two guys specifically led this team in such a great way that you really overachieved and come, half away from getting to the state championship game. Just unbelievable accomplishment, and we're awful proud of you. And I hope that you will stay in touch with all of us as you move on in the big time. So signing with Southeastern Louisiana University Lions, Connor Nelson.
Yeah, Big 8.
All right, look up.
All right, Connor Nelson.
First and foremost, I want to thank God for putting me in this situation. I wouldn't be here without him. Second of all, I want to thank my family. They've been with me through all the ups and downs. Thank you to Coach Hood, Coach Millie, all the coaches for putting in the time and the effort. Thank you to all my teammates. I wouldn't be here without y'all. And go Lions.
All right, one more hand. Wilson Beasley, Connor Nelson. Clap, Lions for them.
Yeah.